All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. Smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? It's Monday, so you know I got the queen, Ashley's Corner, in the building with me. What's happening with Ash?
Chilling, shit. What is good, what it is, and what it ain't, General.
Man, just chilling.
What's good with the chat, yo? Peace and blessings to everybody that's here.
Yeah. Salute to the chat. Let's scroll up and see who we got in the building thus far. We got, let's see here. There's a lot of y'all in here today. Shemaine Calhoun, Soul Brother, Big Demon, Big Supreme. Let me see here. King Strick, Charles Jameson, I Said It, the Don Juan. Let me see here. My Brother's Keeper, Just Do Boxing. We got my brother Miami Snoopy 305, Brandon Allen Perry, Gerald Lord. Let me see here. Ferdiddy, salute. Malik in the building. Jeff the producer. Let's see. Avery Vice in the building. TY Boxing 02. Kerry Williams. Opulent LD is in the building. Black Attack. KO for Miles. Let's see here. City Boy Kennels in the building. Salute, man. MJ Total Health and Wellness Enrichment. We got my brother Southside Boxing 601 is in the building. Southside talk crazy in the chat already. Fight Night. King Vonnie in the building. African Thor, salute. Stephen Harris. Jalen Hudson. Ravens Nation. Jason in the building. We got Mark Wonderlich up in here. Carolina Slim. Main Event Mark. Y'all must have forgot Young Mustafa in the building. Julian Robles. Let's see here. Coach 67 Sports TV. YGB 22. Acondo. LDBC and nothing in the building. What it do? TD, salute. Young World. Southwest Dice. Stephen Utter Mizak. 88 Sports Talk. M. Perret. Pablo Escobar. LDBC enough and Daniel Mitchell in the building. Coach White. Salute to the brother Woolbag in the super chat early, showing love, much appreciation. He says, free Bomac. He says, and no, Earl can't win the rematch. Bud still his coach Red, and we said Bud still has Coach Red and Dieguez, whatever. He says, but salute for you with the 10 piece. Appreciate the support, Woolbag. See what else we got up in here in the super chat. Salute to everybody else in the building, though. Appreciate y'all. Who we got in the super chat? Let's see here. My brother Main Event Mark in the super chat. Appreciate the support, bro. Said, Ashley, I see you punch the bag and get a one. Just kidding. What happened? You was punching the bag?
My IG post, man, I seen some shit. That shit killed me. I laughed for 10 minutes over that damn video. And I tried to post it and download it, but it didn't work. So I downloaded my screen and I posted something on IG. The girl hit the bag and got a 1. Yo, that shit had me dead. I was dead. Yo, that shit funny as hell. It's on my IG though.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out and see. Salute to the homie, Joe Townsend, always coming through representing the money and the magic, you dig. Make sure y'all go check out onlyfans.com/money and magic XXX. Going across the bottom of the screen right now, moving to your left. New content is available. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out. All right. Salute to everybody in the building, y'all. All right, let's go and start cooking, man. All right, we got all right, breaking news. This morning, Brian McIntyre, Bomac, was arrested in the UK. He went over there to train, for the Chris Eubank fight, and they say on his way back home in Manchester Airport or whatever, um, he was arrested for supposedly having a firearm in his luggage. Okay, now I think he's still in custody, and they talking about he got a court date on next month on the 9th or something like that. But now this is my thing. I have a hard time believing this situation because either you're telling me that Bomac is stupid, right? And he's gonna try to sneak a gun, which is illegal in the UK. It's illegal. Guns are illegal out there. So you mean to tell me he gonna try to sneak a gun through the UK airport? Like who the fuck tries that nowadays? You know what I'm saying? So you tell me either he's stupid, right? Or is this a situation where he had permission, like some legal paperwork or something that got mixed up, or there was some type of misunderstanding, and he was supposed to fill out this paperwork or something and didn't? Or is it something like that? Or did the motherfucker just plant this shit on him? Because to tell you the truth, I can't see Bomac or his team fucking around in the UK with a gun. I just can't see it. It don't make no sense. Don't make no logical sense. This shit seemed kind of shady. Like they gonna hold that nigga over there hostage and make him train they weak ass fighters and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Trying to hold him up. Remember how they did old girl Brittany Griner and try to make that bitch play for the Russian basketball team and shit? I'm like, hold up, man. What the fuck is this, bro? But anyway, wait, Ash, what did you think when you first heard this news?
I think that it's real dumb. I don't think anybody's that stupid. It's a triple negative. Like, first of all, you're right. They don't have no guns over there, but first of all, it's loaded. It's a loaded gun. That's one mistake. Number two, you trying to smuggle it over here, and three, how do we even know that this shit is even in his name? Like, bruh, that you got a gun that's in your name and you traveled it over state lines and it's loaded. Like, really? Like, I can't believe that. Like, anybody can put a gun in this bag. It's not a suitcase where you need numbers or a key to open it. It's just it's a regular bag. Anybody can put anything in it. They're gonna have to tell me that gun is registered to him, and if that's like, bro, the gun would have to be registered to him, in my opinion, for
Right.
me to even think for 1 second that, you know what I'm saying, that that
Mm-hmm.
that that shit is his and he actually did it. You know what I mean? Anybody could put anything in your bag, for real, for real. When you traveling with that many people, and you see how big Bomac is and all the equipment, he probably wasn't even carrying his bag. For real, for real. Somebody else could have been carrying his bag, but it's just because it's his and it was caught in his bag, he's gonna get charged for it. Man, I need more information. I don't
Yeah.
believe that he's dumb enough to do nothing like that. Yo. It's a loaded weapon, and you got caught on the way out. You didn't get caught going in there, but you got caught on the way out. That doesn't it don't make sense. It just
That's fact.
sound like y'all probably spoiled some motherfucking plans or something by getting a W the way you got it, and anybody just put a gun in your bag.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Because if you telling me he got, let's say hypothetically, you tell me, let's say if it's his gun and it was registered to him, that means he got through all the American security with this gun. He can't. He landed in the UK, right, with a gun. But then on the way home, they say, "Nah, fuck that." So like a more intelligent fucking TSA worker or something found the motherfucker or something. One of the scanners found it. I just don't believe it, bro. These people can find a motherfucking penny stuck to your stomach. Okay, ain't no fucking way uh, a gun made it through that motherfucker. All right, so I just don't believe it. But let's say he didn't have the gun when he went there, and let's say I don't see Bomac being stupid enough or his team being stupid enough to purchase a gun while they're there and then say, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? We bringing this shit back with us. You know what I mean? It's dumb, but they don't need it. Why the fuck would you try something like that? I just don't believe it. I can't believe Bomac that stupid. I think that this is a case of somebody planting some shit on him. Somebody threw some shit in his luggage for whatever reason. I don't know why, but you gotta prove to me Bomac this dumb. I don't believe it. Don't believe it at all. Let me see what we got here. Jermaine 419 in the super chat. Appreciate the support, man. He says, "Damn, they trying to frame Bomac snacks in the UK." He said, "Big snacks in the UK." Hey, man, I don't know what they doing, bro. It just looks shady to me, though. It looks super duper shady. Justin in the super chat. Appreciate the support. Says free Bomac. Yes, indeed, free Bomac. What's up, my brother Drew Titan LLC in the building? Let me see. Drew said, "I want the names of every person that touched Bomac luggage, touched Bomac bag from the time he left." Absolutely, that's some shenanigans, bro. That's some shenanigans. But then you gotta ask yourself, what is the agenda behind it? Like, if somebody set him up, why did they set him up? You know what I'm saying? What's the real agenda and shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, is Canahan them mad that Crawford ain't fucking with him no more or something? Did they do some? I mean, I'm just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm being a conspiracy theorist right now. I just don't know. It just don't make sense to me. What's up, HC Boxing? What it do? He said, "Were they flying commercial or private?" It was commercial. Had to be. Had to be commercial. I can't see them flying private. Can't see them flying. If they were flying private, I want nobody know shit. Yeah, Drew said that's why I ain't like him in over there. Yeah, I feel you. Hey, they blaming Eddie Hearn in the chat. He said, "Smell like Eddie Hearn." That's fucked up, but y'all blaming Eddie for everything. But actually, so what do you think is gonna come from this? Do you think that this is gonna be, cleared? He gonna be cleared from this, or you think that they gonna? Because you can get 5 years in the UK for that shit.
You know what? You're right. I didn't even think about that because they don't have guns over there. But nah, I think it's gonna be cleared up because I don't think it's his, man. That gun got to be registered to somebody, bro. A matter of fact, man, they ain't dumb. They got money. Put my prints on it. Put some type of. You gotta match me with the weapon in some type of way. It's not like this is. I mean, this is us walking around and traveling, and everybody around my bag. Anybody could have put it in there. Give me some prints. Give me some evidence that gun is mine for real. Like, it's more than that. Like, yeah, I just think he's gonna hire some good enough lawyers to get out of this. I don't think it's gonna stick. I really don't.
Right. Let me see here. Salute to General Africa in the super chat. Appreciate the support, brother. Coming through the 2-piece. He says, "We always ask why." Hashtag LDBC. Yes, indeed. Got to. Brother 3 Titan just sent me some. Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah, Beefy. He was with Canahan. See, this make for some interesting conspiracy theories here.
Beefy.
Yeah, man. This make for some interesting conspiracy theories here. I want to see what happened. If they just, hopefully this shit they just let this shit, it blow over in a day or two and, Bomac is back in America and shit home. But if they really push this shit, nah, bro, you can't, this is some revenge shit. I'm telling you, you know what I mean? And they still ain't arrested Canahan yet. I mean, not that I'm looking for a motherfucker to get arrested, but fuck, dude, this is ridiculous, bro. See what happened? When white folks is criminals, these motherfuckers be out here forever. Like Whitey Bulger and shit. These motherfuckers be out here for decades. In their same neighborhood and shit. Going from a safe house to safe house. When you black, man, they come get your ass, nigga. You can't hide out no fucking where. They coming to get your black ass. Main event Mark in the super chat showing love. Appreciate the support, fam. He says Eddie Hearn hid Dylan's B sample in his bag too. Yeah. Eddie punk ass. Edward Jones in the super chat. Appreciate the support, fam. He says, why you just said, he said, what you just said about him getting set up by the Irish mob do sound more believe than I'm not doing it himself, him doing it himself. LOL, this sound bogus. Yeah, it is bogus, man. It is bogus. I mean, look, bro, until proven otherwise, The Irish Mafia did that shit. Fuck it, I'm blaming their asses. They did that shit, and they got Bomac set up and shit because you know what I'm saying, and beat the shit out of Beefy and shit, and trying to fuck Crawford up too. We gonna see what happens. What's happening? I am Pure Will in the building. What's up? Let me see here. The lovely love is the word. Salute to you, sister. I seen you in here. Let me see. D Man Jr. What's happening with it? King Corleone, what to do? All right, Ash. Let's talk about this. What I was gonna talk about before I got this news about Bomac. Y'all smash the like button too. We need 400 thumbs up in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button. What I was gonna talk about was the Errol Spence exercising his rematch clause, and he seemed to want to fight in December. I guess they're gonna have to fight in December at 154. What do you think of that fight? Do you think that it's too early? Do you think Earl should have took a tune-up fight, or do you think that Earl can, or do what can Earl do differently? Do we have any chance in the rematch?
I have a lot of different thoughts about it. Um, I don't know what was wrong with him in the first fight, so I'm speculating, and I don't really like doing that, but I have to, being that this is a big fight, and he did order that rematch. I think the rematch is called for, is needed, even if he didn't want to fight him again, because people said so much about him needing to retire and all this stuff about Errol Spence that came out after he fought. But he needs to get that get back for his respect. And as well as a list of things. So I'm behind him with it. I really would like him to take a fight in between it. I really would, but I see that it's in December, so that's not going to happen. Um, I think that he can. He's not going to beat Bud. Period. Like, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Being that one person that you just can't beat. I think Styles is mostly the biggest problem in this fight. If the reason why he looked like that is solely because maybe he had an injury, like people are saying, or maybe solely because it was the weight drain, the weight cut that killed him. And if he's 100%, then I give him a chance to make that fight to make it a close 12-round fight, like I thought it was going to be in the beginning. You know, um, I think he can do a lot different and make the fight close, like I'm saying, but he would have to be 100% himself. He would have to be the guy that I seen fight Sean Porter. And I know that's a lot because that's before the accident, but that's who he
Mm-hmm.
has to be.
Right.
And I still think it's going to be a 12-round fight, and I still think he probably would lose. But I mean, who am I? At the same time, that's just I really don't think there's anything wrong with being being who he is in the name Earl Spence Jr. and accomplishing that all his. I don't think it's a bad thing to lose to or to be second best to Terrence Crawford, somebody that was undisputed back to back. Now we see he's a great fighter, and everybody knows that. I don't think it's any shame in not being able to beat him.
Right. Right. Yeah. Salute to Young World in the super chat coming through with the 20-piece chicken nugget. Appreciate the support, brother. He says this is why it doesn't make sense clowning folks from Wilder to Haney. People quick to joke and speculate. So what's the real agenda here? They trying to stain Bomac Trainer of the Year, or they trying to throw him under the jail. Man, I have no idea what the agenda is, bro. But I'm blaming the Irish mob until they fix this shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless Bomac come out and say it was his weapon and some bullshit, and we get on his ass for being dumb. And I don't believe he that dumb though. I think there's some other shit going on. Shenanigans, man. Some straight shenanigans. You know what I mean? But salute to you, Young World. But yeah, Ash, I asked that question because I see a lot of people basically saying that Spence don't have a chance in the rematch. A lot of people saying Earl don't have any shot at it winners. They say it's gonna be the same results. It's the same thing. I keep saying that from everybody. Same results, no matter what. Same results. Now, I can understand why people would think that because you Crawford was so much better. He was so faster to the punch. It just seemed like he had an answer for everything Earl did. So you can't really wrap your mind around how what can Earl do differently uh, to not get hit. You know what I'm saying? To counter and to time Crawford and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. I'm not mad at nobody for saying that, they think Crawford gonna win again. But EJ's determined. I'm gonna rock with him and see what he can do in this rematch. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck he gonna do. I don't know how he gonna do it, but he gotta do something. He gotta do something. Um, because the first thing I said before, he gotta take away that stop doing that jab to the body because you're not fast enough to get away with it. You're gonna get pieced up every time you put your hand down and reach down to Crawford's stomach. He gonna hit you 2 times.
Yes.
Don't do that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not fast enough. You got to figure out how to get your jab back in the back working. You know what I mean? You got to figure out how to get that jab back working. Um,
He gonna have to use feints and get on the
Back.
inside and try to work the body from the inside and watch out for the uppercuts. That's the only thing that I could say about his jab, but I second that. That jab to the body, bro. When I seen it in the first round, I was like, nah, bro, that shit is way too slow. And he was looking at him jab to his body. I was like,
Right,
yeah, it's only a matter. He just thinking about what he want to counter it with. That's all the fuck he's thinking about right now.
right, right. What's up, Shade Girl 85 in that building? Yeah, he got to he definitely gonna have to figure out how to stop Crawford from taking away his jab. He gotta that's your money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure out how to use that jab. Like Ashley said, the feints is a must. He was too comfortable with the first fight. I don't know if he was too anxious or what, but he was too comfortable just coming in, just being aggressive. Like, bro, fuck that shit. Fuck all that. I'm gonna break him shit. Just beat him. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta break him. You ain't gotta do none of that. Just beat this motherfucker. After everything he did to you in that first fight, the main focus should be just beat him. You know what I'm saying? Now, how you do that is a game plan that him and Earl and Derrick James got to come up with. Now, speaking of that shit, what did you hear these rumors that Earl Spence and Derrick James have Earl Spence fired Derrick James or some shit? And I'm gonna tell you where the shit come from. It's coming from an interview that Derrick James did. Somebody asked Derrick James, "Have you spoke to Earl Spence uh, since the fight? And how's he doing or whatever?" And then Derrick James said, "No, I haven't spoke to him. I ain't seen him since the fight. If I seen him, I'll talk to him or some shit like that." I'm like, what the fuck is that? And that's weird. Somebody sent that to me, like a clip. So I don't know the context. I don't know if it was edited or what, but somebody had sent me that. And I think that's going around. So then people who haters and shit, I think they just ran with the whole Earl Spence's fired Derrick James type of dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, have you heard that rumor, Ashley?
Nah, nah. Today's the first. That's the first that I've
Okay, well,
heard
let's
of
do
that
that then.
one. That wasn't even. I was still waiting for the kicker, and you was done talking. I was like, damn, that's all that was said.
Yeah, that's all they said.
People speculation, bro. The speculation be off the chain, and people like running with it because they want them to fail anyway. So they gonna run with the negativity and push some bullshit. That's crazy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Fired for what though? Like even and if we honestly think that Earl Spence being at 147 is the issue, how in the hell is it Derrick James' fault? Derrick James is only the trainer. He's not a nutritionist. He's not a daggone strength and conditioning coach. He trains Earl Spence in boxing. That's what he does. A lot of things that people are speculating that's wrong with Earl Spence, Derrick James has no control over.
Right.
If you're mad about how if you're mad about how he fought in the fight, I can understand why you would blame the coach, but this is the same coach that he's had his entire career. This is the same person we've seen day in and day out, and we praise him on how he coaches Errol Spence.
Right.
We seen a fighter go in there that wasn't himself. We did not see 100% Errol Spence that lost because of bad coaching. That's not what we seen. So I don't know why people won't just leave Derrick James alone. Jeez, for real.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, man. I don't know. I mean, people just looking for they're looking for. And this is another thing I want to say too before we move on. And because I've seen some shit that kind of irritated me. Like a lot of not this ain't go. This is not to all the Crawford fans, because y'all know I fuck with the real Crawford fans, but it's all them other motherfuckers, some coward ass niggas. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all disgust me with this whole Spence fans are some bitches. Oh, Errol Spence fanboys, Errol Spence dick riders. Oh man, they talking all this shit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But then for like a month, ever since the fight, y'all been running around here acting like some straight bitches. Y'all been acting exactly like y'all claim Spence fans was acting. So if Spence fans was acting like some hoes and some bitches and they was fucking up boxing and fucking up the boxing community and all this shit, then how are you doing the same shit that you say they did any better? You are exactly what the fuck you despise. Everything you said Spence fans was, that's what the fuck y'all doing. So a lot of times what happens is motherfuckers is pussy. You pussy, and you ain't got the courage or the balls to talk all that shit before the fight like Spence fans was doing. But when you get the one up, now you run around like your dick is 10 inches long and it's not, nigga. Sit the fuck down somewhere. Y'all niggas are some hoes for that shit, bro. Like, let the shit go, bro. You won. Let it go. Like, let everybody enjoy this shit. Like, niggas don't hate Terrence Crawford, bro. Just relax, man. You want motherfuckers to hate this dude. I'm tired of niggas coming in my comments. Oh, still not giving Boyd his credit, huh? Still not. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Fucking lame ass niggas want to argue on the internet all day. I'll beat the shit out of you faggot ass niggas. Gay as hell, man. But anyway, Justin, in the super chat, appreciate the love. He says, Ted Cheeseman set up Bomac. Ted Cheeseman, huh? Let me get up here and see. I think I missed another super chat. Here we got here. Ty French 600 in the super chat. Appreciate the support, fam. Coming through with the 5-piece. He says, all facts, Ashley. I don't know why there's a stigma to losing to what is considered the number one boxer in that particular division. Hashtag ridiculous. Yeah, it comes from the fuck shit, man. It comes from the fuck shit. It comes from the whole, really it comes from that Mayweather era shit. I mean, I ain't trying to just blame shit on Floyd. I'm saying it comes from that era, though. You know what I'm saying? It comes from that. Everybody's scared to lose. Everybody want marketing themselves as undefeated. But anyway, I think that, in my opinion, Earl got a shot, but I want to see him bounce back. I don't know what it is with this thing with Derrick James. I know there's a lot of jealousy aimed at Derrick James because he got a lot of good fighters and he's starting to get a lot of recognition and stuff like that. He's gonna be really have his hands full because he got, what's the boy name? Frank Martin. Frank Martin is supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson sometime in November. You got Charlo fighting Canelo this month, right? And then you got Spence rematch with Crawford in December, supposedly. And then after that, right after that, you got Joshua and Wilder, if everything go right. You know what I'm saying? But, not Bomac, but Derrick James going to have a lot on his plate. You know what I'm saying? So, I think for this rematch, Earl's going to need his undivided attention. And Earl's going to have to do him and Bomac. Why I keep saying Bomac? Him and Derrick James is going to have to sit down and look at film study, look at what Crawford was effective in that fight, and be honest. You got to have an honest conversation. Honest, man. Can't be lying to each other and saying that dumb shit. Just honest conversation about can we win this fight. what I'm saying? What we gotta do to win this fight? Can we beat this dude? Blah blah blah. Man, come up with a master plan. I want to see this shit. My brother, I am Trill Will in the super chat showing love. Appreciate the support, bro. Coming through with the 5-piece chicken nugget. He says, salute, General and Ash. They set Bomac up. I don't give a fuck. He says, what nobody say. How did he get through TSA here if he had a piece? He said, you can't buy them over there either. That's what I'm saying. That sounds like some Irish mob shit, bro. The motherfucker slipped that shit in his bag. Motherfucker probably worked for them people over there. Everywhere he worked for them people. Let me see here. I agree, though. The homie Young World back in that super chat with the 20-piece. Appreciate the support, fam. He says, I can't wrap my head how EJ did worse than any Bud's opponent. He says, Bud hit EJ with a shot, and I still can't see it in slow motion. He said, I think it was an uppercut. Ash talking about, he said, I think it was an uppercut that Ash talking about. Bud is a bad boy. I'm riding with EJ, though. I feel you, brother. I feel you. And we got here NO195 in the super chat coming through with the 10-piece. Appreciate the support, fam. He says, these new Crawford fans are really Nui fans trying to discredit the significance of the fight. Most Spence fans I know are also a Crawford fan, but prefer Spence more, myself included. Facts. That's exactly what. You took the words right out of my mouth. That's exactly how I feel. I'm a fan of Crawford. He's been my number one pound fighter for years. I just like Spence more. Just like Gervonta Davis. I'm a fan of Gervonta Davis. I order all his fucking fights except for that Cruz shit. Right? I just like Devin Haney more. You can't make me. Oh no, you don't like Tank, man. Fuck that shit. I ain't got time for that dumbass shit, bro. I'm a grown ass black man, bro. Them black dudes, bro. Like, I ain't gotta explain that shit to no motherfucking body. The OG Mr. Mont in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, homie. Coming through with the 5-piece. He says, I bought every one of Bud's fights, but if these ninjas keep acting like bitches, I won't buy another one of these fights. He says, outside of him and EJ, out of spite. I feel you, bro. Yeah, they be getting on your nerve, but it's like they want to argue, bro. Like, bro, I did a video the other day talking about how I think how I think Bomac is trainer of the year. Like this, what the fuck? You can't find nothing in there that you can even interpret as hating. Some dude come in my comments laughing emojis. Yeah, still slick hating on Bud and shit. I see that now. Like, I blocked his ass. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Weird ass nigga. I told you, bro, these niggas some hoes. They just want to argue, bro. All that crybaby shit they did, Spence fans, they fucking up the community. No, nigga, they just bullied you niggas. You niggas pussy, that's all. They bullied you niggas. The Spence fans walked around here with their nuts swinging, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit, and you niggas ran and hid and shit. And then when y'all won, you come out, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, that's right, man. You a pussy. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Show up when the police come and shit. Shut that weak ass shit up, bro. Nobody will hear that shit. Talk your shit before the fight, nigga. That's what make it fun. Talk your shit before the fight. Be arrogant and cocky about it. And then we see who win. And then you eat your crow, it's all good. But don't go hiding this shit. Talking and gossiping on the phone and shit. Yeah, man, them niggas fucking up YouTube, man. And the Spence fans thinking, I'm be quiet, man. And then all of a sudden, Crawford win. Here you come out. Yeah, poking your chest out. Man, sit your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody slayed the monster, so now you can come out and shit like you did it. It's weird as fuck, bro. Pussy shit. What's up, Big Texas? What it do? But anyway, I'm just saying, that shit irritating as fuck, bro. Like, relax, man. Y'all niggas, come on, fam. Let a motherfucker like Crawford. Let a motherfucker give him his props. You know what I'm saying? Let motherfuckers accept the loss and shit. You don't want it. You want to keep arguing with this stupid shit. You're going to end up getting your ass fucked up with that dumb shit. I'm saying, because you ain't Terrence Crawford. Understand that. Edward Jones in the super chat coming through with the 10-piece chicken nugget. Appreciate the support, fam. He says, facts. I had to watch it over and over in slow motion, and all you see still barely is that uppercut. He says, no way Spence saw it. He says, that tells me that they really studied Spence moves. Absolutely, they knew everything, bro. It was perfect. That Crawford fought the perfect fight, bro. Perfect fight. He annihilated Spence. He was ready for him. That's why I told people Crawford. That's why I was trying to tell niggas, dumb niggas before. Like years ago, I kept telling niggas Crawford's not afraid of Spence, bro. He's studying Spence. Niggas like, nah, man. Crawford, man, he's scared. He's like, bro, listen, man. I'm telling you. I just left it alone because niggas get arrogant, they get loud and cocky and shit. I'm like, fine, bro. It is what it is. I'm just telling you, the nigga Crawford is not scared of Spence, bro. This nigga wants to fight him. Crawford wants to fight Spence because we think Spence bigger and stronger. And he wants to prove it. I knew that shit 2 years ago. Motherfuckers was talking about that behind the scenes. Yo, Crawford don't like that. He want to fucking prove that Spence ain't stronger than him and all this shit. But I'm just telling you, bro. Now that this shit happened, cool. Now everybody see what it is. Now everybody can recognize the real threat. Now we can stop the bullshit, right? We can stop acting like Crawford ain't got no skills. We can stop acting like Crawford ain't got no power. Stop acting like Crawford got this weak ass chin where you touch him and he just gonna die. You got to see this shit for what it is. If you want to beat him, you gotta recognize the threat in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be honest with yourself. Okay, he can whoop my ass. He can whoop my ass. So to protect myself, I need to do X, Y, and Z. That's what you gotta do. If you go in there like I can't be faded, he ain't shit, then you gonna get your ass whooped. You gotta recognize the threat in this dude, bro. Nigga for real, man.
I agree with that. And he went to Earl's fights, so that should tell you he's studying them and he won fight.
Yep, absolutely. That nigga been getting ready, preparing for this shit, man. This is that's why he came out to that Eminem shit. You know what I'm saying? He knew this was his moment. Now all of a sudden he out doing 1,000,000 interviews. He want everybody to fucking you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I ain't never seen Crawford do this many interviews. And he feeling this up now. The only thing you can really hope for Spence to win is that Spence, something was wrong with him the first fight. He's gonna be better at 154, and that Terrence Crawford get the big head. If he get big headed and start thinking he ain't gotta train as hard, or Spence is easy work and all that shit, hey, that can work out wonderful for Earl. You know what I'm saying? That can work out wonderful for him. You know what I mean? But what you think about that, Ash? Do you think that Terrence Crawford would take his foot off the gas for this rematch, or you think he's gonna stay locked in?
I think he's gonna stay locked in. We it it mostly depends on the lead up of the fight and if Earl looked the same way he do in the lead up of this one. Cause it just got a weird feeling about this whole situation, man. I don't know what's going on, man. It's been a lot of stuff that's been said about if Bud knew something was wrong with Earl before the fight or during it or whatever. It's a lot. I don't know. I don't know, but if Earl start looking different and he start looking better than he did at first, like it was the weight cut and he looked more like himself, I don't think he gonna take his foot off the gas at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Malik Omar in the super chat with the 10 piece. Appreciate the support, bro. He says, salute to the king of boxing talk 78. With all the excuses being made on why EJ lost, from Bud having loaded gloves to Bud using PEDs to EJ being weight drained to he said this might be motivation for Bud. Yeah, could be worse. You know, and I hope not though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hope not. I hope it don't look no worse than that first fight. I really do. Cause I feel real so bad for EJ, man, because this motherfucker got dreams and shit too. This is some shit he wanted. He wanted this fight too. The fight would have happened unless he did everything he could sacrifice to get the fight. He went against his own team to make this fight happen. That nigga don't want to get whooped and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because now, you know, imagine how he feeling. His team told him not to fight the nigga. They told him, what the fuck is that? Oh, I thought that was a car screeching. That's people next door working on the house. But his team told him to fight Keith Thurman. He was adamant about fighting Bud. So imagine he gotta be like pissed off behind that. So he gonna come back with a game plan. He gonna come back with a game plan. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see what happened because he just seemed like he was weak. You know what I mean? He seemed weak because some of them punches he hit Bud with, they wasn't clean, but they was heavy enough to where you think Bud would be wobbled or some shit. Man, hell no. Them shits didn't do nothing to do, bro. Tom Etheridge in the super chat, appreciate the support. He says if EJ works on moving his head off the center line, the rematch can be very different. Yeah, man, I don't know why he wasn't moving his head. You saw that? EJ usually is a very fundamental guy. You know what I'm saying? Even his footwork and pivots and shit was horrible. Like, I think he was just too. I think he was too focused on breaking Bud. Like walking in, he's a smaller man, just beating the shit out of him. You know, leaning on him and fucking him up. I think he was too focused on that, man. I don't know but I mean, what EJ was actually thinking about in that fight. But that's why I want to see an interview from him. I want to, when he ready to talk and stuff. I want to see an interview where what is his thoughts of the fight. You know what I'm saying? What he thought he went wrong or shit like that, so I can pick his brain, so I can know. I feel better about, you know what I'm saying, the rematch if I know what he's thinking went wrong in the first fight. Let me see. He said, Zach Henry said you need steady legs to move your head. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the second round fucked him up when he got hit. When he hit with that two piece in the temple, kind of fucked him up. You know what I'm saying? You said that falls back on the trainer. What falls back on the trainer, brother? Se, what falls back on the trainer? Said Bud wasn't hitting hard enough to kill anyone. Drew Titan said he wasn't moving his head because he couldn't. Y'all gonna see he wasn't well. He says, but hey, niggas gonna act like EJ was behaving normal. Shaking my head. Yeah. We're gonna find out. We gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna find out this second fight. All right, Ash. So I don't think I got a chance to ask you about this because I think you was going on the last Monday. But what do you think of Frank Martin? The news of Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson fighting.
I think it's fire. I think that's gonna be a good fight. I really do. I think Shakur Stevenson is gonna show a lot of people what he about at 135 pounds. Rather the outcome or not, he's gonna show that he's a problem at 135 pounds. I think this is a good fight for both of them. They need each other on their record. I think it's going to be a close fight, but I think Shakur is going to edge out the victory on Frank Martin. I think Frank Martin is a great talent. I just honestly think he makes some mistakes in every fight that even if it's not noticeable, when he goes to the corner, Derek James expresses that he's not doing what he's told, and he agrees every fight. So he makes mistakes. And if Shakur Stevenson capitalizes on those mistakes, I think he can come out victorious in a 12-round decision.
Yeah, yeah. You know, that fight is interesting. I don't know who's gonna win that fight because it's two different styles, and it's gonna depend on. I think Frank Martin punches harder than Shakur, but I think Shakur is more skilled, better defense, more fluent offense and shit. So I'm leaning towards Shakur, but I'm not gonna make a pick just yet. I want to see some more stuff from Frank to see what I think he might be able to do. Salute to Woolbag in the super chat with the 5 piece. Appreciate the support. Says he underestimated Bud, and Bud is just that much better than him. He gave low ratings for all of Bud's skills when asked about it. Yeah, I remember that. What's up, Cano Loco? What it do, family? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Neek Neek? You said he won't say more than he already said. He said his timing was off. I attribute that to the layoff. Personally, I think he's hold on. It went skipped on me. Hold on. So personally, I think he looked weak and drained, possibly the weight cut or illness. Yeah, I definitely think the layoff, a year and a half layoff, and then fighting Crawford was just bad to me. Bad strategy. I think getting tattooed in the middle of your camp was bad. I think it's just a lot of stuff, bro. A lot of stuff just I just didn't like. I don't think he took Crawford serious enough. You know what I'm saying? I think he took the moment serious, but I think he really believed Crawford was going to be easy work. And a lot of people did. You know what I'm saying? I always thought this was going to be a 50-50 fight, and it wasn't. It was just a massacre. But I'm hoping this rematch, Earl come back and flip the script. Flip the script on them, you know what I'm saying? Then we got three of them, y'all. Then we got three fights. That's the best case scenario for boxing. Is Errol Spence come back and win this second fight. That's the best case scenario. Because now we got some historical, legendary shit. You know what I mean? Let me see. You said, what you say? Bro, you can't be doing that here. He looking at time, Bomac. Well, we don't know if Bomac had if that was really Bomac gun. That's what I'm saying. I personally think he got set up. But if it is proven if Bomac say it was his gun and he forgot it was in his luggage or some dumbass shit, then whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? But until he say it was his, I don't believe that shit. Cause how the fuck did he get in the country with the gun, right? And then what did he do? Where you gonna buy a gun at in the UK, right? It's just stupid. I just don't believe Bomac that dumb, bro. What do you mean by this, brother? What does this mean? Tupac is passed on with a question mark. What does that mean, brother? What are you asking? Um, T Money in the super chat showing love, much appreciation coming through with the two piece. He said, He says, Shakur never been hit for real, or been in a dog fight. No, he haven't. But nobody has really been skilled enough to put him into that situation. Is Frank Martin skilled enough to do it? I don't know. All it takes is one good crack, though. Motherfucker get hit in the right spot, and then the whole fight can change. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out either way. What's happening here? Let me see. Nick say, agreed. That tattoo shit was dead giveaway. He wasn't focused on in camp as he should have been. I agree. Yeah, I didn't know what that was about. Didn't know what that was about. All right, Ash. What other fights are you looking forward to that we got coming up? We got Canelo and Charlo. Who you picking and why?
Um, I'm picking Canelo. I want Charlo to win. I really do, but I don't know. I have concerns. Like he's a dog. We all know. I don't know if he's gonna not respect Canelo enough to be the fighter he needs to be to win. This is a fight he will have to stick to game plan to beat Canelo. He has the tools to do it, but I don't know if he can pull off the same thing that Bivol did because I don't think that he's going to be able to knock out Canelo. And if you go in there with that type of mindset to knock out Canelo, I think Mel probably it would be hard for him to come out victorious in a 12 round decision versus one that got a draw versus Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, I think what I'm saying it's fucked up, man. Because like, I think Canelo gonna win too because of the politics. But I think if Jamel is focused, he got the skills to beat Canelo. I believe that, but I just don't know how he gonna react to them. Like Canelo's timing, his power, um, and Jamel is moving up 2 weight classes to fight the dude. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people are trying to downplay that like it's nothing, moving up 2 weight classes. But look, bro, I made that mistake when fucking Rigondeaux. I thought Rigondeaux could move up and do the impossible, move up 2 weight classes. And I'm tired of black fighters doing that shit. To be honest with you, that's why I don't want to see Bud move up to 168. Like, bro, if Canelo beat the shit out of Charlo, which is possible, right? Why the fuck would you move up? All and just give up all this for what, man? Fuck all that, bro. It's stupid to me, bro. This is how Canelo is gonna end up retiring one of the greatest fighters of all time with all these names on his resume from just baiting a bunch of dumb niggas. You know what I'm saying? Come on, I got some candy. Come on, yeah, just come on in the car. Look a bit down there. I got some candy in there. Knocking you up, fuck out and shit. Stupid. But I'm gonna ride with Charlo. Um, Hopefully, they have a game plan. That fight is this month. But I'll tell you one thing. It can't be no one-sided ass whooping. This gonna have to be a competitive fight. I think it will be. I think if Jamel, because Jamel's a good boxer. If Jamel goes straight down, down the pipe with straight punches and shit like that, and if he's first, he keep Canelo on the defense. And if Jamel can control his wind, I think Jamel Charlo can beat him. You know what I'm saying? I think Jamel can beat him. But I just don't want to see no bullshit. Cause I'm gonna be mad as fuck. Even though I ain't no fans of the Charlos, but I'm gonna be mad as fuck if Canelo beat his ass because he's just stupid. Like, you could have just stayed at 154 or went to, you know what I'm saying? You could have stayed at 154 and reigned this shit. Why the fuck y'all keep going fucking with this dude, man? Shit is ridiculous. Yeah. But I'm riding with him though.
One fight I want to see coming up is Zhang versus Joe Joyce rematch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a real good one. I got Zhang beating Joyce again though. What you think? You think Joyce can pull it out?
Hell no. I wonder how them odds are this time. As I remember, somebody said that they put money on Zhang to win in my chat. They said they had money to go to Vegas for a vacation. I was like, damn. Right. So I wonder how the odds is this time. Or do they think Joe Joyce is going to? I don't. I think again, there's no way in one training camp you can train yourself for a straight left if you've never seen it before, bro. He was landing those lead straight lefts at will. I think the same thing is going to happen in the rematch. I think it's going to be a good fight though, like the first one was.
Yeah, me too. I think it's going to be a good competitive fight. When is that fight?
September 23rd.
ESPN. Damn, is this month?
Yep, September hot. I'm telling you, September is hot.
We got some heat this month. Shit, I thought it was next month. Okay, we got some heat this month then. Well, yeah, I'm rooting for. I like Big Bang Zhang though. Joe Joyce, you know what I'm saying? He always had flaws to me. He was very slow. He don't move his head a lot. He real methodical, like a Frankenstein type of dude. But it was effective for him. He was beating people like that. I didn't know how, but he was winning. Then he ran into Big Bang Zhang. Zhang gonna piece him up again, I think. I think Zhang gonna outlast him, piece him up again, and just banish Joe Joyce. But I like Zhang. I think he can give everybody some problems to me because his length and shit like that. And he beat Herkovich. Didn't they rob him against Herkovich?
Yeah. To me, yeah, I thought it was a robbery, yo. And Herkovich is kind of admitted he was like he gave me a good fight. Yeah, but beat your ass. That's what.
Yeah. Yeah, he beat shot Herkovich and they try to cheat him and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I got Zhang winning that fight. You know what I'm saying? Possibly stopping Joe Joyce. I'm not sure, but I think he's gonna win. The OG Mr. Mont in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, fam. Y'all smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We need over 500 thumbs up. Let's get it. The biggest advantage Mel has is I've never seen him tired. Canelo gasses every fight. Hopefully the extra weight doesn't affect his stamina. That's what I'm saying, man. First fight up there, 168. You fighting Canelo? I'm just not sure, but I'm riding with him. I'm riding with Mel. I got Mel winning by decision. I'm gonna go with Mel by decision and see if we can shock the world. You know what I'm saying? See if we can do it. Young World, the homie, back in that super chat. Appreciate the support, bro. Coming through with the 5 piece. He says EJ and Bud face off after the weigh in. EJ mentioned making bank. Y'all think EJ might have sold his old, knowing he wasn't right going into the fight? No, I don't think EJ. I don't think he got that in him. I don't think he got that kind of shit in him. You know what I'm saying? No, not while his family out there and shit like that. You ain't finna have your family out in the crowd and watch you get beat like that. Because if he was gonna sell his he just would have. What's the point of getting up from the first knockdown? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of taking the beating if you're gonna sell it? Just sell it. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that. He ain't built like that. What's up, Mr. Sheldon in the building?
Nah, I don't think he would do that. It's 2 fights on that undercard of Jamel Charlo and Canelo I like already. And that's that Ramos versus Lubin and that Ugas versus Barrios fight. Both of them are going to be very interesting fights, in my opinion.
Say again. You said Ugas versus who?
Ugas is fighting Mario Barrios.
Yeah.
And I just want to see if Ugas is still who he is, you know what I'm saying, after that beating that he took. And Ramos, man, Ramos is big as hell. Lubin been having some tough fights, man. Some tough fights. For real.
Mm-hmm.
The undercard is looking real good for right now. Looking real good right now.
Yeah, buddy. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. That's a good ass undercard. I didn't think they was gonna have a good undercard, but yeah, I'm with those fights. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you see how they set that up, right? You see how they set that up? You know, man, Lubin, Ramos that's gonna be a rock'em sock'em fight. Uh, Ugas should be Barrios, but you see how PBC like to do shit like that, right? Black and Mexican shit. That's what they like to do. You know, that's how they think. That's the recipe to sell fights and shit. But we gonna see. That's a good undercard. I'm gonna buy that shit though. I'm gonna buy the fight, support it and shit like that. And hopefully Mel show up and do what he gotta do. Because if Mel beats if he beats Canelo, that's gonna be amazing. That's his like you gotta give him his props. Jumping 2 weight classes and shit, that's gonna be some historical shit. Historical shit. I just think it's a tall task. It's a lot to ask. I know people looking at the height and shit, and y'all acting like it. Oh man, it ain't nothing, man. I mean, he can do it, man. Oh, fine, bro. I'm just saying, we asking motherfuckers to do shit like this, but whenever I ask a motherfucker like a Nui to come up a couple 10 pounds to fight fucking Tank Davis, everybody, oh man, you just want to see him lose. Oh man, y'all want a Nui to do everything. Oh man, what the fuck? So a Nui can't go up 10 pounds to fight Gervonta Davis, but Jamel can go up 14 pounds. Crawford can go up fucking 20 pounds. Come on, bro. This shit is stupid, bro. This shit is rigged. But anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here and go make me something to eat, man, because I'm fucking hungry as a motherfucker. But Ashley, man, tell the people where they can find you, beautiful sister.
Salute, y'all. Y'all can find me right here on YouTube under Ashley's Corner. You can find me on Twitter under the same handle, Ashley's Corner, spelled with a K. And you can find me on IG. My IG name is candid_a.g. You can catch me around the YouTube streets, man. I talk boxing all day, every day.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all, man. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Super chat and everybody came through showing love. Wait a minute. I think I got a cash app. I forgot to read. Hold on. I think it was Saints in the cash app. Or did I read it? Let me see. Where you at? Let me give him a shout out real quick. Salute to Saints in the cash app. He said Dave Allen did it. He said Dave Allen put it in Bomac bag. Huh? Salute to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all go check out the homie KQKC Boxing. I'm up out of here though. Deuces.